Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the Reckless Beast YouTube channel. I'm gonna go over a quick beginner calisthenics workout, full body workout that can work as a basis to build off of. Simple exercises that provide a foundation that are gonna lead to more advanced movements. Hanging leg raises, push-ups, and squats. And that's one round. So the amount of reps is up to you. You could do 1, 1 and 1, 2, 2 and 2, 3, 3 and 3. You just want to focus on being able to control that rep and feeling like that one was almost perfected. So once you have that one rep executed exactly how you wanted to do it, that's when we start building on more reps and more reps. Instead of just busting out 100 fast push-ups, how about one where we go all the way down and up and push as much as you can? And when I found that in calisthenics workouts, because I feel like I'm just figuring this shit out as well, as far as like how could I get 10 muscle ups? How could I get to do a one arm pull up? How can I take this handstand push up and be able to perform a lot of reps? And I used to just go crazy, like, all right, I'm gonna do this circuit workout that's gonna be like 20 push-ups, 20 pull-ups, like a bunch of jump squats, and exhaust myself. And at the end of the week, when I would be doing all these reps, I would have muscles because I'm hitting these reps. I'm putting my muscles under tension, and the muscles growing. But I found that when it comes to like actually being able to really be able to do, like, all right, I'm gonna get a muscle up, or I'm gonna get this amount of handstand push-ups, these more advanced movements, it really starts with the basis of just being able to do the simplest exercise with ease. If you could do one perfect explosive rep of any exercise, that's the basis to build off of. Where if you could do one, you could do two. If you could do two, you could do three. So with the hanging leg raises, you're gonna be focused on obviously tight grip, and you wanna depress the shoulders. So I don't wanna be hanging there in a dead hang. I wanna be my shoulders back and down, so the lats and everything is engaged. I'll show you when I jump up there. But I'm just gonna go for 3 reps on there, 3 push-ups, and 3 squats. And I'll say set the timer anywhere from 10 to 15 to 20 minutes. Take about 30 seconds to a minute between each exercise. And this isn't something that you gotta rush through, even though it is that circus style training. This isn't something you have to rush through and go as fast as you can. Focus on controlling the movement, slow and controlled, but also at the same time, like, explosive as you can, and focus on a strong, like almost put everything you have into one rep instead of swinging up there or just using momentum from each rep. Let's focus on 1, 2, 3. It's a very slow process, and understanding that to build that density in the muscle and to really progress in the skills, it takes time, and to not beat yourself up just because you could do one. One is always better than 0, like I said. So, all right, I'm jumping up there for some hanging leg raises. Real quick, I'm just gonna show the difference between like that dead hang and then engaging your whole back by depressing the shoulders. So let me jump up on this motherfucker. Raise your legs as high as you can get them. If you're gonna go only to right angle, that's fine. Just know where you stand and where that point is for you, and that's your starting point. So all right, I'm gonna go for 3 or 5, I don't know, 3 or 5 hanging leg raises right now. Let's get it. want to minimize the swinging. I said engage that back, press the shoulders, start, squeeze the glutes, legs engaged. Focusing on controlling that movement. And when you minimize the swinging, you're really putting stress on almost every single muscle in the body. So right there I only did 3 reps, but those were tough. And that's working every muscle, which is gonna lead to being able to do more advanced movements. So let's go. All right, so for the push-ups, I'm at the park right now. I got this bar. You know, you can work on your grip or go on the floor or the mat, wherever you are. But I'm gonna do them on here right now. You wanna start, obviously it starts with the firm grip on the bar, or if you're on the ground, it all starts, the basis from there. Core is engaged. You're squeezing your glutes. You're squeezing your abs like you're doing a plank, and you're all the way at the top of the rep. When you go down, you want to focus on control, moving slowly. And at the bottom of the rep, explode up. And at the top of the push-up, push all the way up. I'll do like 3 or 5 right now. So I found that by doing these slow and controlled reps and that extra push at the top to protract the shoulders, building that strength in the muscle that is going to provide a foundation to be able to hold yourself upside down on these bars. And there's nothing wrong with doing a lot of reps, because you're obviously going to burn calories and you'll see your muscle grow from hitting all these reps. Like I could do 100 fast ones if I really wanted to, but I have found that if you're working on that skill progression, that sometimes being able to just do one real solid rep and feel that in your whole back and shoulders, it's gonna help you get to be able to do something like holding yourself upside down. I probably couldn't do it right now because I'm kind of tired, but you know what I'm saying. And right here at the bottom of the rep, when I'm holding this for 1 to 2 seconds, you could always play around. You're putting a healthy stress on your muscles that are getting used to being in this position and explode up. So 1 rep could be killer. 1 push-up could be an absolute killer. 2. And when you're keeping everything engaged, squeezing your glutes, quads engaged, shoulders back, everything is under tension, everything's under fire. It's gonna burn. And when you're really engaging every muscle, only a few reps could get the job done. So with squats, I really recommend, I found that to advance my leg strength as far as being able to jump higher and progress in doing pistol squats, I started like last year always doing legs with no shoes on to really focus on pushing off the heel from the floor or the mat or outside. Right now I'm gonna keep my shoes on for this demonstration just because I'm outside. But yeah, really focusing on pushing off the heels. And what I was saying before, like the push-ups and the hanging leg raises, just being able to do 1 squat, really squeezing your glutes and your legs with everything you have, and pausing at the bottom of the rep before you explode up, will lead to like building a density in the quads and hamstrings, these big muscles that are gonna make jumping and performing like something as a pistol squat or like a one-legged jump possible, because you're really building that basis, and it's always thinking about quality over quantity, and that 1 greater than 0. It's not always about doing a million reps, just getting a couple solid ones, and you start to feel like that's always something to work off of, because you're not gonna feel like you're stronger every single day, but when you're constantly perfecting the basics, you'll start to feel a lot stronger. With the squat, comfortable position, legs about shoulder width apart, toes can point out a little, whatever feels comfortable for you. You might want to go with a wider stance because you have tighter hips, or you might want to close them up, whatever feels comfortable for you, but you want to push off the heels at all times. You don't want to be up on your toes. You want to provide that foundation, sink in your heels, and when we explode up from there, that's when we're going to build that power in your butt and your quads and hamstrings that are going to work as the tree trunks of your body. Sinking back into the heels, and as you lower, keeping that chest up and finding that point. If this might be your limit because you have some tighter hamstrings, tighter quads, tighter hips, work from there and know that that's your point, that you're going to work from there. So if this is as far as you can go, explode up from there. If you can go deeper, go obviously as deep as you can, as long as you feel comfortable. And like I said, build from there. So right now, go as low as I can. And when I'm at the bottom of this squat right here, I'm gonna pause for a second, and I'm squeezing my glutes like as hard as I can, and then explode up. Not allowing the momentum from each rep to carry into the next. So right now I could go like this all day. All day I could do 200 of these. But how many could I do going down slowly, sinking into the heels, really squeezing the crap out of my legs. Explode. Sink slowly, slowly, slowly. 2 reps. 2 reps right there burn more than doing 20 or 30 fast, as up and down as fast as I can go, just to say I did 20 or 30 or 40. It's like you think about doing a plank with your legs this whole time. Like everything is on fire, absolutely burning. And it's a workout in itself to just do a couple bodyweight squats. So I found that really helps. It's just building that foundation of strength. It's, you know what I'm saying? Don't beat yourself up and think, oh, I'm only doing 2 reps. Like that's nothing. 2 reps could be a freaking murderous workout. So I think this idea of numbers and reps and the amount we do sometimes can get like twisted and thinking that that's the only way to be able to do a bunch of reps or something. Because I'm just speaking from my own personal experience. I was doing certain workouts, like I feel like I'm just figuring out how to progress in calisthenics, but there was times where I was just doing 1,000,000 pull-ups, which I thought was good, or 1,000,000 squats and jumping as much as I could, where I'd just be exhausted. I would look pretty good, right, for what my goals were, but I was like, I'm not getting any stronger. I feel exhausted, and why can't I get into that handstand push-up? I've been doing hundreds of push-ups. I've been doing hundreds and hundreds of push-ups. I've been exhausting myself till failure all the time. But I found that when you slow it down, you throw this idea of how many you need to do to get stronger out, I started to see some real progress. So I just want to share that with y'all, because I'm just figuring it out as I go along. But I've been able to start to be able to do muscle ups and handstand push-ups, and that's something I wasn't able to accomplish when I was just focused on, man, I need to do 20, 30 reps, and I gotta just be absolutely drenched in sweat and dying every time I work out. So slowing down the process has really helped. Also, when it comes to calisthenics exercises, I found that keeping everything loose. Obviously stretching as much as possible is gonna keep your joints, your joints, your shoulders, your hips, everything in a position where it doesn't feel such a wear and tear on the body when you're performing these exercises. You know, I might hit a couple times a week. I might use it as my warm-up right now to maybe get into doing some muscle ups and some handstand push-ups, but it's always a great idea to stick to the basics and perfect the basics from there, and not getting so caught up. And man, here I am doing this same workout that I was doing a couple months ago. Well, guess what? If you were doing this workout, right, and you're doing a hanging leg raise and you're like, shit, it's freaking difficult, right? But then you jump on, you're like, yo, one was just fucking easy. One was nothing. And I could feel like if I got that one, I could get two, I could get three. So just perfecting the rep and putting everything into one rep. And then when you go from that first to second rep, bringing that same energy and building from there. So I found that mindset has helped me progress and understand that progress takes time. Calisthenics, progress could take, you know, depending how often you're working out and stretching and your goals, even if you are, you know, maxing out in everything and you think you're killing it, there's gonna be days where it's like, dude, I don't feel stronger than I did last week or yesterday. It's important to not always think you're doing something wrong or you need to overhaul. It takes time. Going from 5 to 10 reps of a certain exercise could take months, it could take years, honestly. So don't beat yourself up and just get lost in the process and have fun. Beating yourself up and, man, I can't do this. I feel like I should be able to do this right now. That's how I got hurt. I was like, man, I think I should be able to do this by now, and I start doing stuff that I probably shouldn't even be trying yet, and next thing you know, my shoulder's killing me and I can't even do a push-up. So take it slow, enjoy the process, and have fun, and enjoy yourself just for showing up, you know? Because if it's something you want to accomplish and you find yourself in the process of doing it and you're like, this is difficult, I feel like this is impossible, what's the whole point? The fact that you got yourself up and are at least attempting what this idea is in your head that you wanted to do is mad powerful. So don't fucking forget that, and give yourself a little like pat on the back and just root for yourself in these times, and always keep the positive thoughts swirling, because as soon as your workout starts, you're halfway into it, there's going to be that voice in your head that's saying, oh, this is difficult and is it worth it and all this, and then you have to ask yourself, is this something I really want? Am I enjoying myself? And you go from there and have fun. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you enjoyed this workout. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully there was something that could help you when you're training. And if you have any tips or comments or anything that's helped you throughout your training, just comment below. I'll get back, and yeah, we're in this to help each other, right? So I hope you guys have a great day. Subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with some more videos soon. Enjoy your workout. Peace.